have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Just about set. And on the hill for the Giants, Blake Snell.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
He goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
It's Aaron Judge now, and that's in for a strike.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
And ball one to Judge. And that one way outside. And a count 2-1. Raleigh at first, one gone. And that is out of play. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. Babe Ruth now at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Ball one, no strikes. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball two.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
That is fifth, the third baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Another solid power season. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one almost got him. Two on, two outs. This one in the air right field. Abreu drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jung-Hoo Lee leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Out to short, De La Cruz. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Right-hander kick steals. That one missed. Next offering is down low. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ruth settles under it. Two down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Kyle.
Two down, base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball well struck. That's back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here is Matt Chapman. 2 for 8 in the series so far. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 28th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down, and now here's the veteran DH, Harmon Killebrew.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
2 out, space is empty. Inside. 2-0.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on, and he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Willie Adames in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ball 1 there. Here's the pitch to Adames. On the ground to short. They get the force. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Let's go, Snellzilla.
Snell back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Lee should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Here's a big power threat, Jason Giambi. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Foul ball. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they go quietly there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Ohtani. He's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Strike 3, and that was Ohtani's famous sweeper. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks, that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers that, you know, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, you know, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 2 and the back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Way inside, gets out of the way. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now that's the designated hitter, Shohei.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out looking his first time. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. His 38th of the year. It's 2-1.
Well, Oracle Park has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than the Cubby Cove and the splash down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks. And you really have to get a hold of one to get it over the big brick wall in the arcade section, and he just crushed that thing.
Raleigh now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hard hit, right side. Pup throws on to first. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Just missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And up next for the Giants, Bobby Abreu. Flied to left his first time. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Pickoff throw. Lee dives back in safely. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. Lee on at first, nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. That one to first. Giambi takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That clips a corner.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Outside low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Going, gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 4-1. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total. On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harmon Killebrew. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the 3rd. That one off the mark, 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Willie Adames stands in. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the corner for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. He's a guy who does it all. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second homer of this series. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One down, base is empty. Line drive and foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Abreu under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom 4, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
No, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you up from 100-something feet away. But somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Patrick Bailey digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he swings through that one.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Sam Huff.
2 down, bases empty. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Headed towards the corner. Betts racing over to make the catch. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Betts.
Snell back to work. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next is Rock, the catcher.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And now it's even up. And a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high
2 strikes.
fastball. Really tough to hit.
1-2 here. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now Judge drives one deep left field. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Blake Snell won't go any further. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for
So they bring on the veteran, Kenta Maeda, on for the 30th time this year. Now it's the power speed combo. Babe Ruth. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames makes the grab, and that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. There's a strike.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Bobby Abreu getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 2 out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
To the right side. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here in San Francisco, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Jose Ramirez. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now back, second base,
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
They say you win.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one just missed off the outside edge. On the ground right side. Throws to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's Matt Chapman. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Chapman gets a piece there. That one outside. And the count's even at 2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next is the designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Killebrew, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
This to third, Ramirez. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. To the right side. Toss to Huff. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got ground ball.
Here's Mookie Betts.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
One out, runner at second. Masataka Yoshida steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's downstairs. Ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's gone. And they take the lead. It's 5-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, Cal Raleigh. And there's a foul ball. Yo one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fastball is outside. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 2 down.
the center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's the strike.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first. Judge out on the play, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one catches the corner for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Bailey in the box now, takes strike 1. Off the mark there. 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
At the plate, Sam Huff. First pitch misses.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. Giants down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Miller.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Down and away for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That missed by a lot. 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. Duran also throwing. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beans.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Edman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning. And next for LA, Jason Giambi. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two outs and one in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Strike him out.
Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. One left for LA as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Andy Pettit.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That misses, and that is ball 1. And fouled off. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for San Francisco, Bobby Abreu. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Struck him out. Pettit got him with a fastball.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
That misses. 1-0. Schwarber looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game.
You know, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next offering way upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And pinch running for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. And here is and the Dodgers will go. So they turn to their closer, Eric Gagne.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Gagne throws over. Ramos back in standing. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, driving into a gap and score that run from first base.
And that one's a little bit low. And now 2-0. Ramos off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Move to first. Back in there standing. And that's disengagement number 2. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Harmon Killebrew, the next Giant to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
So the tying run at second. Falling behind 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a base base hit on a line. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run. Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That's too low.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-1. Base hit center field. The run scores from third. They lead it in the 8th.
Well done, drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive. Into center field.
Here comes the manager.
Now pitching for
Raleigh Fingers on to pitch here.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 6. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Walker.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, 1-run game. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Rip, but it curls foul. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Backed off the plate that time.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ellie falls victim to the K.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Substitution being made at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Hae-Sung Kim. Masataka Yoshida steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw to second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. This could end it. That one inside. Look out.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Two outs. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Bailey gathers. Goes to first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the eighth and just cruise to this win, getting those final three outs in the top of the ninth. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.